friends, hope you all are doing great and good, safe at home. Thasin here today. I'm here to talk about how to work in Google Sheet and something called macros. So what is macros, and let us know what is macros and how to work with it. For example, we have a n number of sheets and we want to apply the same formulas and same format in all the sheets. How we are going to do just by one click by recording the what is that called macros, we can apply in n number of sheets. For example, I have sheet 2 and sheet 3. Let it be this. Actually, I have here a serial number of 10 students and name of the students, and here the English marks, math, physics, chemistry. And for example, I have 30 to 50 sections in a school. I want to calculate total, maximum, average, percentage, everything. I need not to calculate in each and every sheet every time. I just have to give one click. All the sheets will automatically get updated to it. So let me show you how to do that. So all I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to click on data, and here I'm going to click on tools. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on tools here. So once you click on tools here, you can see macros. So record macro, and here we can see the down here, record new macros. It is showing, actually there are two type of things: use absolute, so it shows use absolute reference and use relative reference. I'll explain you each by one. I'll explain you first what is maybe use absolute reference actually. So I have clicked on use absolute reference. I have now what I will do is just I will make this down, and now my macro is recording. Whatever I am doing, it is able to analyze. I'm going to calculate total, so that in all my what is that called, in all my C2 to F2, it is automatically it is asking. So all about I have is equal to sum. What is the C2 to F2? So once I'll give this enter, now the sum has happened, and now what I'm going to do, just I'm going to drag this down so that it automatically calculates. Now I want to is equal to maximum. I want so maximum is from which range to which range? This English, maths, physics and chemistry. So I'm going to close till F2. So here it is, my maximum mark is 89. Here in the first boy has taken 89, and next point comes to, let me drag this so that I'll get the result here automatically. So I'm done with this. Now I want, and even you can calculate here average, you can calculate percentage, you can whatever you want to do, you can just do those calculation. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to here click on save, and my macro will be saved here. So it is asking me what will be my name of my macro. I will just click as M1, and it is asking me just a shortcut key. You can give anything, Control Alt plus Shift, because I'll give 0 to 9, any number we can give. I'll give 1, so that even you can actually run that macros by Control Alt Shift plus 1, or else actually I have two methods to run this. I'll show you. So the conflicts with another shortcut, so already the shortcut has been used. So I'll click on 5 here, Control Alt plus Shift, any number you can give. Now my macro is saved here. So now what I'm going to do is I will get into the sheet 3, where one more class mark is here. Actually this is sheet 2 is different. Here we have calculated total and maximum, and we have recorded our macro. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to at the same time I'm going to total and maximum without just by one click. I want that. So what is it? Control Alt Shift plus 5. So this is our shortcut key, Control Alt Shift plus 5. So running script, so it is automatically, it has come up here. Actually you can see Control Alt Shift plus 5 I have. So if you don't want to do this way, you want to actually run by clicking the what is it called, by going to tools. So all we have to do is now get into tools, and then here getting to macros. Here you can see so many macros here. Our macros is M4, it seems, actually, yes, right? So we have recorded 5, or what is it, our macro is, yes, here it is M1. We recorded our macro in M1. So I'm just going to click here, and it automatically it has got updated here. So I will show you one more macro how it works. For example, I'm going to make this full. So let me first start recording macro. So I'll get into tools. I will start recording macros and I will record macro. Let it be the use absolute reference. So I'm going to just what I'm going to do here, I'm going to fill the color. So this is you can do this in the only one step. You can record how much ever you want. Here I'm going to just make this what is it called, any other color, so this color, and now I'm going to fill this with a very bright color. So let me just fill this with some, hope you are not able to see this. So I'll make this little bit larger. It's too big. So I'll click on 12. So here it is. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to give a different color for my title. And I'm going to click on fill color. Here you can see. So I'm going to click on this fill color and I'll click on a different color so that I can see. Yes. So now this is the format how I want it to be in all the sheets. Now I will save my macros and I will just save this as M6. Okay, so I have saved this and now my macro is saved and I will get into this sheet 3. All I have to do is get into, I need not to color this, so it will give me the color and everything. So this is my M6 macro. I'm going to run this in this sheet. So running script. So see, it is done. So now sheet 2 is also same macro and sheet 3 also the same color and everything, even n number of 20 sheets and 30, how much ever sheets you can just using by macro, you can just run it. So total and maximum. So now in this, what is that actually? So here you can see you should have the serial number, name, English, math, physics, chemistry, total. The same title is here, so make sure you should have the same title heading. How much ever n number of classes you can make the calculation. You can record macro by doing total, maximum, average and percentage, attendance, whatever you want, all the calculation you can do, and just by entering the data in all the sheets and just clicking on the macros, the calculation will be done, and also the formatting also you can do. And one more thing, now when the point comes to tools, macros, and here record macros, and here you can see use relative reference. So let me explain you, if you want to do the calculation in now you're doing the calculation in a F12 and you want to do in some other sheet in a different range, in the different cell, then you have to use relative reference. But making the fonts calculation, a font and coloring, and also actually making this calculation, this absolute reference will be good, but this use relative reference will be better if you want to actually make calculation in different cells actually. So let me show you. For example, I have clicked on use relative reference. So now what I'm going to do is here in the, so let me just make this down, and here I'm going to do is here is a total. I want the average of this, so I'm going to pick is equal to, and here it shows me average. So average from G2 to what is this actually, G2 to G11. So it is automatically, it has come. So I'm going to click on enter. So this is my average of total. Now when I will record this macro as average. So I have clicked here and I'm going to make, even you can do many calculation actually at a time and record the macro so that the changes can be actually made. So I'm going to give as name as M7. Okay, so here number if you want actually you can give, otherwise you just save it. So I have given as M7. So what I'm going to do is I have did this in the sheet number 3. So now I will get into the sheet number 2, and all I'm going to do is I want the average of, I did average for which one? I did for total and also in G13 I did, but I don't want the average of total here actually. I want the average of physics. So I want that to be here in this column. I will select this cell and I will get into tools. So where is my macros? So here is my macros and this is M7. So I have saved. So here you can see automatically it has calculated. So whichever cell even I want actually for English, now it will calculate actually. I'll go here and I'll just click on tools and I'll click on macros, I'll click on M7. So here you can see my macros has calculated, it has calculated the average value. Wherever you just point your cell and you will try to actually update it, it will automatically get updated. So this is all about macros, and very important thing here, a very interesting feature what we have here is, as I told you, we have something called make available offline. If I click this, here you can see document now available offline. Even if I just get into what is this called aeroplane mode, also I can do all my edition whatever I want. You can see here I can use all the formats, data, tools, everything. I can make bold, italic, whatever I want, actually the color. So even in offline also, here you can see I'm in aeroplane mode. So in offline also you can work. So this is a one more interesting thing. And in Excel actually, so this is a very important thing. Once you get into online, what is that called actually? Once you get into online, actually I mean to say, once you have internet, this will get automatically updated. So what I'll do is I have done now actually, and now I will again click on this aeroplane mode, and let me check whether what I have actually did that, something I have written in that, whether it has got updated automatically. So it has got connected here. Let me just get into W2 was the worksheet name. So W2 was the actually last worksheet I was working in. So I will show you whether the changes has been made or what. So still loading it is. Let's wait. So we were in sheet 2 and I was showing you something. So let me click on sheet 2. So here you can see, let me resize it. So this is 100, I will make into 200 percentage. So this was actually FGDF. Actually, this was doing, I was doing in the offline. I was showing you actually it was changing. So this has got updated automatically, though I worked this in offline. So the shows are actually, even Google Sheets are actually can be able to work offline at the same time. And as I told you about version history before also, if you want to see actually who has done, see the version history, click here, file, version history, see version history. So what changes and when I have made all that, actually it will be showed here. So 546 date and time, everything will be showed here, how my document was there. So my document was like this actually when I started, and again actually what changes I made, and again what I saved here. So let me see actually at 546, so it was like this, my document was like this, and again, so this is the how actually it was then. And so this was the next actually how I have updated. So it is also one of the thing actually, if you're working all together 20 members and you have taken off from your office actually, and don't have any idea what changes they have made, by seeing this version history you can understand what are the what is it called actually, what are the updates actually we have made. And as I told you actually, we can even also rename our it's all about today's class actually about macros and also how to work offline. And take care, be safe at home. Bye bye.